What's good? All right, we show up a couple minutes early. Carlo Realist, man, what's going on with you? Raquan Bell, what's happening? Jeff, the producer. Anthony Lumar, salute to you. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on, man? Salute to you as well. B&B Boxing. Mark Harrison in the building. Hold on one second, man. Let me get this other screen up real quick. Man, we got more people in here than we got likes. I mean, we got more likes than we got people. That's interesting. Let me pull up on my chat though. People must have come in and came out. Hold on one second. There we go. So your boy Tim Bradley is back. Your boy Tim Bradley's back at it. What's going on, Tay Brown? Underground Asylum, Suave House Boxing, Cowboys for Life in KC, the Brothers UK, Mark Harrison, what's going on? B&B Boxing, Jimmy Bernard, Anthony. Okay, cool. I got everybody, man. What's good, everybody? So Tim Bradley, huh? Tim Bradley tells Deontay Wilder, take the step aside money, go learn how to fight. Go learn how to fight and make a name for yourself. Tim Bradley had the audacity to tell Deontay Wilder to go make a name for himself. Boy, Doug, it's hilarious. Oh, you're working on that front line. Hey, be safe out there. Steph Williams said, love your show. You're the only one I listen to. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Well, we chop it up every day, man. Trick Notes, I'm good. I can't complain about a thing, man. Just moving it every day, man. I'm sorry I didn't shave for you guys. I didn't shave today, or actually today or yesterday, so I got a little stubble. But hey, man, it is what it is. Exactly. Make a name for himself and make a name for yourself. Go back, fight somebody. He said, go learn how to fight. Take the step aside money. Learn how to fight. Because the way you fight right now, you ain't got a chance beating Tyson Fury. So go get a trainer, learn how to box. Put your he said go fight a couple other guys, make a name for yourself, and then come back. Go, dude, that's $40 million. Dude, there's $40 million on the table. What are you talking about? Yes, man. Tim Bradley said that. Tim Bradley made a comment about it. And Andre Ward made a comment about it within the context of him, whether or not he should take a step side money so that they can get a Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. Oh, said Wilder won first fight against Fury. Hey, dude, look, this Tim Bradley just running off at the mouth. I mean, he's just one of those over top dudes, man. One of the most recognizable names in boxing needs to go make a name for himself. Exactly. That's what I thought. A guy that the guy that has defended the heavyweight championship for 5 years, had 10 title defenses, needs 10 title defenses, just did 3 pay-per-views, and just had the biggest pay-per-view that in the last 3 years. Last 3 years. Probably the biggest actual pay-per-view other than Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny and Conor McGregor, because that's kind of like a one-off, but a purely boxing one, dude, it's the biggest one probably since Gennady Golovkin, and I think it might have been bigger, but around the same time as Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. Since then, he said, Fannon, you can't make this stuff up. Unbelievable. Yeah, man, it's funny. What's going on, Bumpy Thompson, man? Bumpy Thompson in the building. Fannon, Fury don't want the rematch. He done the same thing. He done the same thing to Blad. Well, he ain't got a choice unless, I don't think he has a choice. He very well could have a choice depending on what happens with all this virus stuff. But for sure, Tyson Fury can't come back and fight in America without him. You got to come up off it, dog. You got to. He can't fight in America without him. According to ESPN World Poll, Wilder is the most famous boxer in the world. Clearly, but but Tim Bradley needs to tell him go back and make a name for himself. I was like, man, are you bugging? Tim is being paid to apply pressure so AJ can be champion and Fury retires after losing. Of course, AJ will never fight Wilder. Buddy Mack in the building. No, I don't think he will. But see, here's the thing. Now, what's his name also made a comment on it. Andre Ward. And Andre Ward said, and I read it. I didn't hear him say it. I'm talking about from the transcript that I read, just to be clear. He said that, that everybody has a number. So for $20 million, what's going on, Anwar? Willis, salute to you as well. I'm extra OG today because I got the gray hair. I got the gray hair on the beard showing. Oh, my Habib Mustafa, it's your first live. That's what's up. Welcome to the chat, man. So, hey, Donald, now the 65-year-old G Grant. What's good, man? You got people rolling in the building kind of slow. That's all right, man. We here every day. Let me check this. What is this? Oh, yeah. That's funny. Hey, ABNA, man, it just does it, man. Everything's good. Can't complain about nothing. Just talk about this boxing. All right, so hit me with some questions, man. That's generally it. I mean, that's the starting point of the conversation. Now, what Andre Ward said something a little different. He said everybody's got a price. So, $20 million to step aside. What's going on, Justin Hawkins? So now when he said $20 million to step aside, I'm like, okay, I would do that. For $20 million? Sure. As long as I know I get the next fight with the winner, $20 million for sure. For sure. And we're going to do a 50-50 split on the next fight, no matter what. For sure. That way I don't lose it. That way I don't do anything but make an extra $20 million. That I would do. L5 player, what's going on, man? Everything is good, man. Everything is good with me in mind, man. Anthony Jones, what's going on, man? Everything's good. I can't complain, man. Now, but Juniper B said they want to turn their pressure to Pulev. Bob has another contender he thinks can beat AJ. No. You say they may want to turn their pressure on to Pulev. There ain't no pressure for Pulev. But see, here's the thing. This is what throws the shit all up to me. Anthony Joshua just got knocked out. Anthony Joshua just got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Did Tim tell him he needs to go back, learn how to fight, and make a name for himself? Tim's a dick. Box was straight right. War jerks showing how much they hate Wilder. That guy is a complete sellout liar. Fight Hype interview with him saying Cole fight was all about race. Him saying that Kovalev, I don't know if he ever said the Kovalev fight was all about race. I don't think he said that. I don't think that Andre Ward ever said that. I don't think he ever said that. I mean, but damn, what's he supposed to do when Sergey Kovalev was just calling him a nigger? I mean, wait, ain't no way around that. Kovalev's a race dude. Kovalev's just an out and out racist, dog. Do you agree? What's going on, Bogart Skrilla? He said, do you agree with Floyd telling Crawford and Spence not to chase Manny? I think he's right. They can make themselves a cash cow. I think, what's going on, Outlaw Jr.? I think Bogart Skrilla that they very well may be able to do that without Manny Pacquiao, but I think Floyd is full of cash money shit. Is what I think he's full. I think he's full of shit with that. Because that's not how he did it. He did the same. Well, he said he did. I'm not sure what you mean he did. But he did the same thing, dude. No, he didn't do that. He didn't make that shit on his own. Floyd Mayweather Jr. fought Ricky Hatton. He fought Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was the big cash cow. From number one, he fought Arturo Gatti, who was a bigger cash cow than Floyd was at the time. So he got a little piggyback off of Arturo Gatti, who he was an old man and over the hill when he was not that he could ever beat Floyd, but he was an old man over the hill when Arturo Gatti fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. That was after. That might have been shit. That might have been Gotti's last fight. I mean, I don't think Gotti fought too much more after that. What? Derlin James? Ward never said what? He never said that. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Look, I'll get to that, Juniper P. This is my thing. Floyd didn't fucking do Floyd. What's going on, Angie Wise, man? Much love in that super chat. Appreciate you very, very much. Floyd got to be the money man by fighting Oscar De La Hoya, who was an over the hill fighter. That's how he got big. Why would he? Oh, racist stuff. I can clarify that, Derlin James. I just think he just got some things kind of switched up. But I'm not getting into that shit, dude. That sometimes, man, you guys sometimes don't get. I ain't naming names, but I ain't fucking getting sucked into some of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ride with the team, but damn, I'm not every fuck that. Like not some shit. Come on, man. Some shit niggas need to be glad somebody don't turn around and punch them in their mouth. Okay? Like some things, dude, and I ain't with this I'm not with this Andre Ward shit, dog. I'm not with the Andre Ward Cocoon shit. Okay? Ain't nothing that motherfucker done that I've seen should make that dude a coon. Okay? He might have different viewpoints than you do, but that dude ain't no coon, man. And at the end of the day, dude, he was right about his observation with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I mean, what he said was, hey, man, don't fight Tyson Fury again. Go fight somebody else, make a bunch of money. And hey, man, he was right. Tyson Fury won the second fight. I mean, just what it is. He's not like, he ain't doing the shit that Tim Bradley's doing. Tim Bradley's out there saying, fuck all the PBC welterweights. Y'all all scared of Budge. You guys a bunch of punks dunking. He didn't do any of that shit. I mean, see, here's my thing about Andre Ward, but let me answer the question, the Floyd Mayweather Jr. question first. The Floyd Mayweather Jr. thing was this, man. Floyd is the man. He deserves everything that he got. I don't want to belittle him, but he is advising Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence not to fight Manny Pacquiao. First of all, even if he just meant don't chase him around, chasing him keeps their name. I mean, he's the only guy at welterweight that is known by every and all casual fans, and even people who are not casual fans. If Errol Spence is able to knock out a Manny Pacquiao, dude, that sets Errol Spence Jr. and kicks him up another level. Terrence Crawford were able to beat up Manny Pacquiao, dude. That shoots him up another level. Oh, I mean, that shit. Everybody got over like that. You know what I mean? Whole bunch, not everybody. Shit, he let Canelo get over like that on him. He let Canelo get a fight on him. And then Canelo winds up being a big money dude because of his fight with Floyd. Shit, Manny, I hope Manny does give Errol or Terrence Crawford that shot and gets the brakes beaten off of him. Because if that shit pops off, then if the guy that beats him, and if Terrence Crawford was able to beat him, then the Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford fight happens for sure. Because now you got that. Oh, the dude that destroyed Manny Pacquiao against Errol Spence for the best welterweight. That kicks it to. I ain't buying that, dog. Like, I ain't buying what he's selling on that, man. You know what I mean? I understand his point of view, especially if he thinks that Manny's not going to fight him. That could be something else. If he's like, yeah, man, you're wasting your time, dude ain't going to fight you. If Manny's not going to fight him and Mayweather knows that, then maybe, he's telling him a good story then, because obviously he'll know shit that I don't know. Oh, Cersei said, Fannon, the red hoodie is solid. I'm no noob, but boy, that red is hitting. Yeah, dog, we does it like that. We does it. They caught me on my noob list. Most people don't even catch when I put my red on, dude. That's just I'm having a nooply feeling that day. But Andre Ward, dude, look, man. Andre, we got Blackfoot, we got some problems. How can I say this? Because I don't even want to sound bad when I say this. But look, man, Andre Ward is a black dude. Okay, he can trip over his fucking words and say his daddy is white, and that shit. He know damn well he's a black dude, dog. He's married a black woman. He got black kids. You know what I mean? His only living parent that's around him is his mother, and she's black. Okay, she's black. She just ain't black. She's crystal black. Like she's extra black. So I think you should give. She's crystal black and a straight up black woman too. Like nothing. She's black. He comes from black people. So I'm like, it's blood gang. Nah, man, Noop gang. I runs with the Noops. Even though the symbology is the same. Symbology is the same. All this different stuff people do with their fingers and all that shit. It's all the same. Why is Bradley acting like Wilder didn't knock out Fury in the first fight? They don't sound confident. What's up, New? What's going on, Justin Jacobs? Keep putting out dope content. Thank you, man. I will do. We'll try to. We'll keep pushing it. We'll talk to boxing. For sure. We stuck on talking boxing on this channel, dog. For better or for worse. For better or for worse, we're going to talk about this boxing. Hamad S. and Fannon, SOG was raised by a white father. Both his parents were strung out, but his father was a functional Freeney's mix. Dude, fuck the mixed shit. Let me tell you, that's all that shit's horse shit. Okay. And I tell my wife that. I tell mixed people that. Because, dude, you know how many people, dude, I'm mixed. My daughter literally got her DNA, what's that, 23andMe shit? Dude, 23andMe, my daughter's 23andMe said some shit like 52, she's like 52-48. Or no. 46, what is it? 46-56. She's 56-46. Between like African and whatever, and then African, sub-Saharan, and then the rest is European. And that's my daughter. Okay. There's no fucking such thing as mixed. That's just another way to say nigga. Okay. That's all that means. All mixed means is you a light-skinned nigga. That's it. Okay. I don't want to hear shit. That just means you're light-skinned. That's it. Because other than that, get the fuck out of here. The only people that got a choice are the people you can't tell. That's it. Those are the only people that get a choice. If your ass is spit out that womb and for some reason you don't look black at all, like at all, then you have a choice. But everybody else, dude, you just a light-skinned black dude. Shut that. What's going on, hate it or love it? That's all he is. He's a light-skinned black dude. And he talk all that shit if all they want, dude. He's just a light-skinned black dude. That's it. It's all that other talk is a bunch of fucking blah, 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 dog. He said, all of us Americans are mixed. My son mixed. Hell yeah. Max said, for now, you silly as hell. Dude, I'm telling you, that shit, for all intents and purposes, only thing a mixed person is a light-skinned nigga. That is it. There is nothing, there's no distinction other than that. None. And promise, and I tell you that because I'm around, because everybody, my mothers, my aunts, my female cousins, my wife, her cousins, all of them. I went to Howard, whole bunch, all of them. You could not tell, looking at Andre Ward and looking at my son, you would think my son was the mixed one and not Andre Ward, because Andre Ward's hair is tighter and his skin is darker. You would, and my son ain't got a white person in his family for 100 fucking years. Okay. Far as fuck, well, not true. Like my grandparents, but no, fuck all that, dude. It's just a bunch of nonsense. All you are as a light-skinned black person is to check a different box. That's it. Because you can't tell me looking at me and Andre Ward who's mixed. Who's got the Italian daddy, me or Andre Ward? You can't fucking hardly tell. Exactly. Jay Martin said Andre Ward don't look mixed to me. He looks like a light-skinned black person. That's because that's what that means. All they're trying to do is give you an extra box to check and fuck up the demographics. That's all they do, is trying to minimize the number. I had too many Negroes. Let's move some of these Negroes. Let's get rid of some Negroes on the paper and give them another box to check. So now of African Americans, we only have 15%, but then we have an extra 4% of people that consider themselves to be biracial or mixed. The fuck sense does that shit make? Anyway. Mixed can be looked down on as a mongrel, dude. Hey, bro. First of all, the people look at black people like that. That's what I'm saying. Say can be looked down on a mongrel. Can't be looking like down any worse than black people already get looked down to. You can't be. So RC Bite says, salute my brother Fannon. Peace and blessings. Always good content. Keep up the good work, man. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Tom Joseph said, yes, sir. Salute, sir. Salute to you. Salute to you as well, man. It's another form of separation. That's all it is, dude. That's all that is, dude. And the funny thing is, everybody knows it. The funny thing is, everybody knows it. Somebody has to tell you they're mixed, or otherwise you wouldn't know. You would just be like, that's just another, oh, you might assume that he is and be dead fucking wrong. But see, the ones that got the choice, they're the funny ones. They're the ones that I'm always like, that's like a major, like Andre Ward ain't got no fucking choice. You know what I mean? Like, what's her name got a choice? What's that chick's name? Rashida Jones has a choice. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of a choice. She ain't really got a whole choice because her name is Rashida, but they know she black. Well, who the fuck is Rashida? Like, oh, we got a nigga in the room, Rashida. They be looking right at the paper. Fucking Rashida. Rashida Jones, without a doubt, that's a Negro. Okay, where is she? Don't see her. She hid. Did she leave? Wilder KO him in the first fight. Yes, sir. Andre Ward, it says not a black dude. Now, you know he doesn't. He said he's bi. Red dude knows he's black, man. Just stop. Dude, I know, dude. He's just in public. That's all he is. First of all, remember when he said it. Remember when he said it and what he was doing. He was really trying not to hurt Fred. He was really standing there like, nigga, I will knock you on the show. Oh, you want me to show you what a nigga is? Yak. Okay. Dog was pissed off, dude. He was asked that question under duress. That's why I'm like, I'm always like, I don't know, dog. I don't know, dude. Paying homage to his pops. Yeah, I mean, obviously too. But still, the whole thing he said, that's horseshit. All he was trying to do was not get cornered in an argument. Because somebody was trying to get him to say something that he didn't want to say. So he looked for a way to get out of it what it was that he had, what he got to get out of what he didn't want to say. And that was the only fucking way out of the conversation. And he took it. And that was wah, wah, wah. Dog, you can't say that. You just can't say that, dude. Like, I would just say that to all mixed people. Dude, if you have that issue, dude, don't say that to black people. Just tell people you're black and keep it moving. Be like, I'm black. Are you mixed? Yeah, my dad's white. What are you? I'm black. Do a Haley Berry. Dude, Haley Berry ain't confused at all. Haley Berry be like, I'm black. But your mother's white. I don't give a shit. I'm black. You know why that is? Because she's from Georgia. And she knows that shit. Because she's from Georgia. She's like, oh, no, I'm black. I don't give a fuck whether I'm white. Too many niggas get lynched around this joint for me not to know that I'm black. See, they ain't confused. Them people down there in Louisiana ain't confused. Like, they ain't confused. And shit, he barely gets in the room. Andre Ward, a chocolate drop. You know what I mean? Compared to a lot of them people. I ride with Jay Prince. He's Ward ride with Jay Prince. Yeah, so there's that personal thing there too. But yeah, dude, he ride, man. He's a black dude, man. Come on. Come on. You guys know some mixed dudes, man, that are straight up Negroes and will say they'll say I'm mixed. Because I mean, I guess that's an honest answer to the question. If they are confused, but let me remove your confusion from you. You know what I mean? You are black, cut all the dumb shit. Okay? You are black, cut all the dumb shit. Nobody thinks you're white, dude. Nobody thinks you're white. So stop. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Everybody knows you're not white. So why are you even why would you bring the shit up? That is a distinction. You know what that is? That is calling somebody mixed instead of a light-skinned Negro is a distinction without a difference. That's what that is. That is a distinction without a difference. Because that is all your ass is. Keep it one. You know how they say, keep it. The young folks say it. Keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. That's what it is, man. AG Mouthpiece dropped out to get more time, but they hate on Wilder. I mean, you know, Deontay Wilder got a bunch of money in his pocket, though. So talk that TV talk while he's walking that Alabama walk, okay, with all that dough in his pocket. All right? With all that dough in his pocket and in the catbird seat. Because in order for you to get what you want to get out of Deontay Wilder, you got to come up off 20 mil. Yeah, you want to have that fight? 20 fucking mil. You don't want me to make a name for myself? My name is the name on the contract, Timmy. Says you want to walk. Hey, Ward, he said 20 million. Yeah, give me a $20 million offer. Let me hear it. 20 million not to fight you? You a bitch. Okay? If you pay me $20 not to fight, 20 million. If Tyson Fury allows Deontay Wilder to get $20 million not to fight him, he's a bitch. I'll say it. You're a bitch because you know that boy can knock your ass out if you get in that fucking ring and you want to run out that mug. Don't act like your boy can't get sparked now. That's the thing. Don't act like he can't get sparked out and everything go pop for y'all. You know what I mean? Like y'all acting like, oh, it's just easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to get in there and beat Deontay Wilder. That's so easy. Daniel Dubois can do it. Anybody can do it. A 50-year-old Mike Tyson can do it. Man, your exaggerations expose you. You know what the fucking deal is, dog. You can walk your ass in there. You can walk your ass out there and get, what's his name? Julian Jackson. Bow. That shit would be funny as hell. He's winning. Jack. He's face down. They call the ambulance. Any chance of that happening? Timmy, you think Deontay might slip up and catch him and some shit goes really, really wrong? Any chance of that? Or you just acting like that's not a chance at all? No chance at all. That Deontay Wilder can touch his ass on the chin, right? Check his fucking gloves. Check his gloves. Check his gloves in the middle of the fight. And because the glove shit's gone. And the boar meat, mother. Ain't no chance, huh? So easy, exactly. So easy a caveman can do it. Oh, dog, I don't even want to come back off that, dude. I don't want to come back off that. I'll leave that alone. I'll leave that sitting there. Hold on one second, oh man. Thank you. Much love in the super chat to my man, RC Boxing Love. Oh, Life Cool, Eric Jenkins. My man, Justin Jacobs. Justin, you fine? If you fine, what's good to the fire? What's going on to my fine new out there? All right. Love the thumbs up from Angie Wise. Angie Wise, man. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your support. Terrence Wilson says Wilder had him hurt in round 1, I think, of the second fight. Hey, man, he definitely clipped him. But here's the thing, dude. When his ass gets, don't act like he can't get clipped. Don't act like Andy, like fucking Tyson Fury, some granite chin motherfucker out there. Don't act like he got some Ali type chin. He ain't got that chin like that. And he can get touched. Now, I would obviously give Tyson Fury the favor in the fight, but dog, Deontay Wilder just needs that 2 seconds. Give him that 2 seconds of perfection right on that chin and see what happens. That's why if you pay $20 million for a dude to step aside and it's that dude, you know your ass is in some problems, dog. So if Tyson Fury talks about step aside money, I'm calling him a bitch. And saying, oh, he's just doing what he did the first time when he walked away from the rematch. Walked around in a rematch, get him a couple little scrub dudes, practice some techniques. You know what I mean? Figure out how he's going to cheat. Yeah, and I'm going to keep calling him a cheater because I know it bugs you. But I can't call him a cheater because he has been caught cheating. He has been caught cheating multiple times, legitimately too. Legitimately. He might not have cheated in the Deontay Wilder fight. Might not have. But he definitely cheated in that in the fight with what's that boy's name? What's the guy's name that he fought when he tested positive? After the fight he tested positive for Nandrolone, and then lied about him eating it in some boar meat. What was the name? That's not Christian Hamer, is it? Can't remember the name of the fighter, but it's also the same fighter that he walked into the glove with some gloves with tampered gloves on. So he not only walked into the same ring, because I'm pretty sure that was the same guy, the Christian Hamer fight. We can stop talking. Yo, the bore me, Steve. No, not Steve Cunningham. No. I believe it was Christian Hamer. But let's just go Tyson Fury. Professional boxer and a very, very good fighter. Very, very good fighter. I have to say that. He is a very, very skilled fighter. Yeah, it's Christian Hamer. Look, for the Christian Hamer fight, he look what he did. He cheated twice in the Christian Hamer fight. He walked into the ring with the Christian Hamer fight with a glove that had the thumb detached. So they went in and said, "Hey, you have to get another glove, a glove that's fixed." So he had to fix his glove. And you would think that they caught all the cheating, right? No. Tyson Fury cheats in duplicate, because not only did he walk in there with a tampered glove, he then tested positive for cocaine and nandrolone, but for that fight. But the results didn't come out until after the Klitschko fight. So he took the nandrolone and the cocaine before the Klitschko fight, which was he tested positive for it in his blood test after the Christian Hamer fight. But the results just didn't come out until after the Klitschko fight. Wonder why that is. Wonder why in a fight with Vladimir Klitschko that should have been stopped because he had already tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, I wonder how he was able to get into the fight. Don't you find that strange that Tyson Fury tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs before the Vladimir Klitschko fight, but they didn't let anybody know about it until after the Vladimir Klitschko fight? Because before it, I mean, not in testing leading up to it, but for testing that happened after the Christian Hamer fight. It's pretty significant, huh? That now he got caught cheating 2 different ways for the same fight. And it was a big fight too, because it was a fight that if he had lost, he wouldn't have got the Vladimir Klitschko fight. It's a very important fight for him, the Christian Hamer fight, that he came in under the influence of nandrolone and tampered gloves. Can anybody tell me if that means he was caught twice for the same fight, a big fight that was the lead into his fight with Vladimir Klitschko? It is 2 times for the same fight, right? I think it's 2 times for the same fight, which would make you a cheater in duplicate. So for somebody to say, I think Tyson Fury tampered with his glove, his right and left glove, saying that you think he cheated twice in the Deontay Wilder fight, all that means is that you're saying that he did the same thing he did in the Christian Hamer fight. Because he's on record having cheated like that in the Christian Hamer fight. But yet we're crazy because we can call him a cheater. So I say all that to say, I can call him a cheater because he is. Now, happened once, shame on them. Happened twice, shame on you. He didn't get popped twice in different. He got popped twice in the same fight. For the same fight, he got popped twice. Justin State to get my cash said, fuck Tim Bradley and his milk dud head. Yeah, man. Hey, man, but I got a little milk duddiness going on. My bald head doesn't look as sharp as his though. He's got his bald head works, man. Cause you see little Timmy with an afro, he wouldn't look right with a fro, or some 360 waves. Could you see him? Could you see him spinning with some 360 waves? Nah, bald suits him, dog. Bald suits him. You don't want to see. I don't want to see him out there. Definitely don't want to see him out there with that Sherman Hensley. That George Jefferson going on. They're going to run Fury back into depression. Oh, let me see. Oh, Fury cheating isn't an accusation. He factually did that shit. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They slipped one in, dude. They slipped one in. Tim Bradley, the worst boxing analyst? No, Mark Kragel, when he talks about boxing, is probably the worst. Because what's Ron Finkley in the super chat? Oh, Ron Finkley said Bradley. Hey, much love in that super chat, man. Let me see what you mean about the whole Bradley thing, though, Ron. Fannon, how come they don't test these guys like Floyd be doing, they do test. They can just, it's just a lot more money in. First of all, they did test. The motherfucker got caught. So clearly there was testing for him because his ass got caught. They got caught. He got caught. But you know, you out doing a cheater is all, man, dudes that want to cheat gonna find a way to cheat. You know what I mean? Cheating is celebrated. Cheating is celebrated. Man, you kidding me? You got, they ain't saying nothing about them Patriots. My understanding, I ain't a football guy, that the New England Patriots have done more than their fair share of cheating. So, you know, cheating is, they believe cheating is part of the game, obviously, because that's why they don't care. The only reason they wouldn't care is if they really thought that cheating, you know, wasn't that big a deal. Teddy Atlas said it wasn't that big a deal. Hey, whatever, you know, it was a while ago that he got in there and got in there, you know, all juiced up against another to try to go punch a dude in the head. No biggie. Juniper B said, I'm still amazed Wilder hasn't concussed after being hit with loaded gloves for 7 rounds. That's a strong dude. Yeah, man, that fight did last a very, and that's another thing, dude. Don't tell me Tyson Fury got some super big punching power. All that, dude, because he should have been got Deontay Wilder out of there. Because, dude, he was hurt for a long time, man. He just never recovered. That's the crazy thing. He got hit. He never recovered. He said, Tony said, we Patriots are ordained by God. Leave us alone. You some cheating motherfuckers is what you are. Okay? Deflating balls, spying on people's, stealing people's playbooks. It was just cuts and knots. He had no concussion. Wild as a beast. Yeah, man. Anyway, man. So, but it's going to be what it's going to be with Deontay, man. What is that, Mark Spears? Remiss of Lewis and Tyson? Not sure what you mean by that. Jermaine Johnson, New England Cheaterites, led by Bill Belichick and Tom Asterisk. Yeah, y'all some cheating motherfuckers, man. Once you get busted out, dude, you cheating, dog. You cheating. Okay? You cheating, man. You cheating. And Tyson Fury is a cheater, dude. Just, you know, vets, dog. He's like, he's gonna make his money. His people need that money. They like, we need that money. Okay, we not leaving shit to chance. If you don't know how to cheat, fuck you. Because ain't nobody gonna care about the accusations why they counting their money. But let's do our part for boxing and remind everybody every once in a while. The Tyson Fury got popped for PEDs and loaded gloves in the same fight. I need to go look out and go see if I can find all the other dope testers and see if if they had also tampered with gloves in the same fight that they tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Oh, yes, I do. Right away, I know one. Dillian D-Ball. Let me replace my gloves white. So not only did Tyson Fury do it, Dillian White did it. Always be cheating. Bogart Skrill said, much love and that's for the support in the channel, man, too, man. Thank you very much. Bogart Skrill, Bradley, a good analyst, just says things he don't believe himself. Yeah, exactly. He know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Trying to be provocative. Trying to do a Stephen A. Smith. What's his name? That's what Jason Whitlock be doing. I don't think Jason Whitlock believes half the shit he be saying. I think he just saying that shit to get people riled so people will pay attention to him too. But he's doing it like a coonish type of way. Because people keep saying that when they meet him in another context, he's nothing like that. But when he's on TV, he's doing that. If you see him talking to black people, just walking around talking to black people, wearing like a loose chain and all that, dog, he's full of shit. He don't mean what he's saying. He just out there saying that shit so people can pay attention to him and he can get all that attention and get that money. That's what I think about Jason Whitlock. That motherfucker, he don't believe the shit is coming out of his mouth. As much as people suspect Joshua, he's the beacon of fairness of the UK heavyweights. Yes. Yes. I actually, dude, I have a video overdue. where I gotta praise Joshua. Like, dude, of all those dudes over there, that dude really is the nicest guy. Even if he tested positive, he's at least still not like those dudes, man. They both did the same thing. They both tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs and walked into the ring with loaded gloves in the same fight. Both Dillian White and Tyson Fury have both done that. The Christian Hamer fight and the Oscar Rivas fight. They both did that. Steelers for life. For now, big head vegan. I ain't no big head vegan. What you talking about? Big head vegan. Who you talking? Who's the big head vegan? You talking about? You're not talking about me. Are you talking about? Are you talking about Oscar, Bernard Hopkins? Are you talking about Bernard Hopkins? I honestly don't know. Oh no, you talking about Tim Bradley? Don't like the way AJ handled the Wilder fight, but at least I can say he isn't a piece of shit. Yeah, he's not a piece of shit. He's wishy-washy and ain't the sharpest pencil in the box. You know what I mean? He ain't the brightest crayon in the box. But at the same time, dude, he ain't Dillian. Dillian White is the worst of them, dude. Dillian White's the worst. And he's doing that on purpose. Man, he can't be that big of a jerk. Man, what's going on, Eric Jenkins? Much love in the super chat. He said, Jason got a Subway contract from his last statements. I'm still hungry. Jason. Oh, did he? Did Jason Whitlock got a Subway contract? So he played up the fat man thing too. Jason Whitlock just getting his money, man. That's what that is. He's just getting his bread. I can't believe other than that, dude, because it's just you going wrong every time. Every time saying some scandalous shit right at the wrong time. Like, I've read him right, dude. Doing any more Skype interviews? Yeah, I'm sure I will be soon. Yeah, I got to redo that one we did where my man Pistol Pete Dobson cut out. But I do interviews. I prefer doing interviews really in a video format, because that way I have a chance to edit it and make sure everything is smooth and cool for the best presentation. You know what I mean? But definitely keep your eye out for Pistol Pete Dobson. Habib Mustafa. What do you think Wilder can improve in on this next fight? Head movement, footwork? I don't know. Just I don't know. Can't tell you. He needs to go ahead. I mean, he can improve on a lot of things. Everything can be improved. Tyson Fury can improve, or he can go, or things can change. But I couldn't tell you. I would say I just think because he needs to work with like a guy. I would love to see Buddy McGirt in his camp. That's all I want. I want him to talk to Buddy McGirt and work with Buddy McGirt and seriously consider what Buddy McGirt has to say. Because there's a bunch of guys that said it's not that Deontay Wilder doesn't have to change that much. And I think he needs to be on the lookout for bullshit, because that last fight just reeks of bullshit. There's enough bullshit in that fight for me to be like, nah, that's some bullshit. Something ain't right, man. Something don't smell right about that. So, and I'm telling you, I felt like something didn't look right about that. That's what I felt. I felt like something didn't look right about that. Now, when he said what I see, something didn't look right about that. And you can't tell me that that's the only. I've said that in a bunch of other fights too. Whole bunch of other fights. I think saw fights where I was like, nah, some shit don't look right about that fight. Don't look right about that fight. Something don't look right about that fight. And I've said that in other fights. In retrospect, Paul Williams versus Antonio Margarito didn't look right. Like, as soon as I found out he had those gloves were loaded, I went back and looked at the Paul Williams fight that happened some fights before Margarito got caught with loaded gloves against Shane Mosley. Dude, that didn't look right. The way his punches were landing were like, dude, it was like all of a sudden everything that Antonio Margarito hit him with really hurt him. And it didn't, it's a different type of thing where you see something that lands and it hurts him, but it doesn't look like it should hurt. You know, where you see like a big shot land and somebody gets hurt, you can be like, oh, you saw like the sweat fly off the back of his head and all of that. Like his head go like that. But the way that Antonio Margarito's hands landed, his head didn't do that. It was more like crunching, like, you know what I mean? Like this didn't fly, but it's like you damaged. It's like something got damaged in the contact. You know what I mean? It's like something that it just didn't look right. Like say somebody tapped you on the head with like a hammer, like, or you're like a piece of metal. It actually could hurt you, but your head doesn't. But you're not gonna have sweat fly off your head because it's not gonna like. It's not really banging like your brain, shaking your brain around as much as it is damaging something, like damaging a bone. That's what that shit with Antonio Margarito, it looked more like that. Yeah, J. Martin said that's the same way Fury punches look. Yeah, like the damage was the contact. The damage wasn't like because his head got flown back and sweat sprayed all over the place. You know what I mean? Like that's like how Deontay Wilder hitting somebody, it looks like their head explodes. You know what I mean? Like it just looks like crazy. You can see the force. You couldn't see the force, you just saw the effect, which is funny. So there's been rumors for years about Trinidad's gloves. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Jorby said exactly, Fannon. Wilder's head wasn't right back, but the contact was damaging. Yeah, it's just that's what it looked. That's what Margarito's looked like in the Paul Williams fight. And then it was the reaction. Like all of a sudden, the same punch, like the reaction from Paul Williams changed. It was like, you know, like man, that shit hurt. Like, Oh, says Steel for Life and Fannon, dude jabs was hurting like steel. Yeah, like Margarito. Yeah, Margarito was putting it on you till he got caught with them gloves. Then all of a sudden, them shots didn't look anything like that when he was punching. It's a big difference. Look at Wilder's reaction to the Fury's punches. He's like, yeah, he felt something different. When it landed, it felt different. You could tell he thought that shit, he was like, whoa, that shit feels way different than the punches he took the other fight. Like the dude's punches, the punching power changed. Like that shit just didn't look right, dude. Didn't look right to me. So do you think Wilder's weight gain gave him that much more power? No, I don't. I think he was hitting his ass with them knuckles. That's what I think. But then maybe not. He looked like he had them shits hanging out in the first fight, and the punches didn't land like that. I don't know. It's tough. But what I will say is, don't tell me the dude couldn't have cheated because if he's so honorable, like that dude in Mayweather's gym. Dude, once that dude in Mayweather's gym said that, dude, I looked at him completely different. Like, it's funny. You ever like somebody says something and you're like, hold on, man. That shit is so ridiculous. Now I got to wonder whether I should be listening to you about anything. Because he was like, Tyson Fury wouldn't cheat. I know him. He's doing business with a friend of mine. And, you know, he would never do anything like go into a ring and cheat. I was like, what? Then somebody told the dude, oh, you know, he tested positive performed. Well, you know, yeah, of course, you know, he tested positive. But, you know, he would never do this. Like, he just acted like the shit didn't exist. Asked him a question, he said, like, mouth is it, or something like that. Instead of actually answering what he thought about the fact that the dude already got caught cheating. How are you going to tell me that a dude that got caught cheating won't cheat? Nah, don't make sense. Oh, Junior B said, Fury didn't look like he gained power. The shots didn't cause more force, just caused cuts like Wilder was hit with the blunt object. That's why he kept saying he was going to KO him in 2 rounds. Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm coming in there like with loaded gloves. Yeah. Don't act like it couldn't happen, though. And that's where people... I thought I was pretty consistent with that when everybody was talking about that glove gate stuff. All the glove gate stuff was big. You know, we were talking about it a lot. I try my best to say all the time that it looks like I see knuckles because I wasn't trying to hear it until I saw them damn knuckles. I was like, nah, dude. And the fact that we're talking about whether it is this nigga, get out of here, man. That ain't his palm. You're just saying he's just hitting him with his palm. That didn't look like his palm. But if you believe that it did look like his palm, good for you, man. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? BWTM Sports and Gaming, man. Make sure you go check my man out of the UK. Great channel. I do check your work out. I don't leave a lot of comments, man. A lot of comments out there, man. But I do check you out. Love your interviews and stuff that you do. Real connected type dude. Definitely subscribe to BWTM Sports and Gaming. Juniper P said the night of the fight looked weird, but it didn't want to sound like a sore loser. It just looked funny, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So it could have been funny. But my thing is, if you thought that it didn't look funny, that's cool. I can understand why you could be like, nah, that's just, I don't see that. Well, that's cool. You don't see that, cool. But to tell me that it can't happen when I've got when we can have whole conversations, we can have whole live streams on who is the biggest cheater in boxing. And people will come up with a whole bunch of shit, different ways that people cheat. But to act like people are just making up something to be sore losers, it makes me think, dude, that you're like not somebody that should be trusted because you know perfectly well people cheat in boxing. But you just think because this dude's got a personality you like that he wouldn't when he already got caught twice. It's amazing to me, man. Blood stain on the pinky ring. Yeah, I didn't see it. Like, I don't know. I'm not going anything beyond. I think I saw knuckles. And the reaction looked different to me. And Tyson Fury's a cheater. And I know he cheats. So it's not even a question. I know he cheats. No, he cheats. Without a doubt, no, he cheats. 100%. And guess what? So does everybody else that's listening to this live stream right now. You know dang well that boy got caught cheating before. So why would you think that it would be so crazy if somebody else thought he cheated? If you say this, by the fact that you take that position, makes me believe you're somebody not to be trusted. Because you can't tell me for certain he didn't cheat. Oh, I know it. No, really? You were in the locker room with him? No, but look at these. No, you. Did you see his gloves? Were you in the middle of the ring? No. So you can't tell me what you know didn't exist. Fuck up out of here, man. Anyway, why would he use his palm if he had loaded gloves? Why would he use his palm if he had loaded gloves? Well, first and foremost, he has two hands. You can have one hand padded, okay? I'm just, for the sake of answering the question about the potentialities in this world, you have two hands. One, you can have your fist down here. The other one can be loaded. One, you can take and extend your jab with. You extend your jab because you pull the glove off your hand. And the next one, you pack down so when you make contact, you make harder contact. I don't know why somebody would cheat and do that. What do you mean? Two hands. Because you want to cheat with both hands? That's why somebody would do it. Well, why would he do it? Why would he use his palm and loaded gloves? And here too, watch this. Here's another way. I'm not talking about him, but I'll talk about me. If I had a glove that I wanted to cheat, I would load my gloves and use my palm. If I can't get a good shot on you, bop with the palm. If it's set up real nice, boot with the loaded, boot with the cement. You can have nunchucks and a switchblade. Okay, you can have a loaded glove and use your fucking palm. Because you want to cheat in different ways. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, you cannot be that desperate to try to act like somebody can't cheat. Well, why would somebody steal and cheat on their taxes? Because they wanted somebody else's money and they wanted to keep it. That's why. Because if I can't hit you with this, I'm going to hit you with this. And I'll hit you with this too. Why would somebody have loaded gloves and elbow somebody? I don't know about that question, dog. Dame Watson said it's called options. Hell yeah. Multiple chances, dude. Dre's Fine said you can never get a fool to understand truth, but you can have fun clowning them, though. Where's my proof? I don't have any proof, Doug. I don't have any proof. You know why I don't have any proof? Because you're not a fucking judge. Okay? So I'm not going to give you any proof. What do you mean? I can give you the reasons that I believe that. Proof would be something that's going to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you. I'll tell you what I saw that makes me believe that. He got suspended for 2 years for performance enhancing drugs. That's what means me to believe he's a cheater. And he had a glove taken off of his hand because he got into a ring with his thumb disconnected, and the ref touched his thumb, felt like his thumb wasn't there, saw that it was unhinged, and called it an illegal glove, took it off, and made him put on another one. And then after that fight, he tested positive for performance enhancing drugs. Okay, that's what leads me to believe it. Now, I'm not going to call that proof for you because you're not going to believe it. No matter what I do, he could admit it, and you'd still say he's lying. He just did it because there was pressure on him, and some crap like that. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. What's going on, BFTB Boxing in the building? Man, these clowns is tripping in here, BFTB. Look, man, this dude, BFTB, this dude asked, I guess he was assuming it was Tyson Fury. Why would you use your palm when you have loaded gloves? And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? So you can hit him with this and you can palm him. So, the stuff they're talking about, hey, man, it's wild. And I didn't call him out his name. Junior B said over 10 professionals have agreed Fury cheated, and these idiots are one. Still, they want proof. Dude, he don't really want no proof, dog. He don't really want none. He already knows that he just don't believe it. So he made your mind up. That's cool. There's a whole bunch of people that, dude, shit can be writing a bunch. Anything that you know is legitimately for certain. There's somebody that don't believe that shit. I'm trying to tell you, if you believe God is for real, there's somebody that don't believe it. Okay, if you believe the water is wet, somebody out there don't believe it. You know, like, okay, this is not really wet because it's in the perception of your mind, and it is, what the fuck? BFTB in the bill, yeah, said like a taco commercial. Why not both? Exactly. Must be nice to have that complexion protection. Hey, man, must be nice. Except for but complexion protection. But sometimes it's got to be kind of irritating not to truly have protection for your complexion. Or is that interesting, huh? They have the complexion for the protection against people that have protection for their complexion. Never thought about it like that. Because that's just like melanin in reverse. Isn't it? Fannon, they know Fury cheated. They just want us to doubt ourselves. They're okay with it because it was against Wilder. Oh, I spot on observation. Thank you very much. Spot on observation. No doubt about it. Somebody threw the dude out. I was waiting for him to say something, man. Mr. Blade Film said Porter, Haney, Berto, and Smith and the Mayweather's gym said it's bullshit. Okay, first of all, no, Devin Haney didn't call it bullshit. He didn't say that. He said he didn't think so. And Mayweather's gym, some people said yes, some people didn't. But you just said one, Porter, Haney, Berto, Smith, and the Mayweathers. Great, and I don't agree with any of them. Next point. And I don't agree with any of them. And what are they going to say? What do you think they're going to say? But Dewey Cooper thought he did it. Dewey Cooper said he knew it. Dewey Cooper's in Mayweather gym. Devin Haney said he didn't look at it really. Errol Spence Jr. said he saw it at the fucking fight. Like, oh, what the fuck is this? He said he saw it. Joey Spencer said he saw it and knew how he did it. There's a bunch of people that say that they saw it. That they saw it and they believe it. Some people think it's a big deal. Some other people don't think it's a big deal. Shit, I think Teddy Atlas believes he cheated. Haney said on 78 after further review of his gloves were tampered. Oh, Haney said on 78 after further review, his gloves were tampered. Dewey and Jeff, the most experienced, and Mayweather said Fury cheated. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Jeff Mayweather said something did look funny. He said something did look funny. He's like, hey, I ain't lying. It does look funny. But it is what it is. I mean, dude, that's just all water under the bridge. It's going to be what it's going to be at this point. My thing is you're asking me what I thought. So I'm telling you what I thought. I don't care what none of them other dudes think. Flat out. I don't mean them any disrespect by saying that, but I've got eyes. That's how it works. They got eyes, I got eyes. I've seen a lot of punches get thrown. And I've been watching fights, and I keep looking for that to happen in another fight. I do not see gloves flopping around. I don't see it. I watch fights every day. I went through all of Terrence Crawford's fights. No gloves flopping. None. I watched 15 fights. None. No flopping gloves. 15 fights. No flopping gloves. Not an inch. None of that shit happened. Watched Errol Spence Jr.'s fights. That glove is not moving around. I watched Ali's fight. That glove is not moving around. It's not moving around. His shit's moving around. Okay, so like, whatever, man. There was one flappy punch in one fight. Dog, get out of here, man. Thank you for admitting it. I think you missed a few. But thank you for admitting that. That means you agree with me then, right? Thank you. Ron Fingley said you had a ref who called the Fury fight, says he's the dirtiest fight he's ever seen. Yeah, dirtier. And he said multiple things. He said, what did he do? All kind of stuff. He said some shit like headbutting, elbowing, headbutting, elbowing, low blows. Like, he's like, you name it, he did it. You name it, he did it. Dude, come on, man. That's not talking about the Wilder fight. There was a floppy glove. Hey, do you remember see, now it's overkill. Now it's overkill. Now I have to stop because it's overkill. I am now just going through the proof 5-6 times for you that he has cheated. And you're still claiming he has not cheated. Hey, do you believe anybody here thinks Tyson Fury is not a cheater? Let's just narrow this down to the person. I'm going on a troll hunt. Who exactly believes Tyson Fury is not a cheater? And definition of cheater is somebody who has been caught cheating in a boxing match. BFTB right on the spot. If there was one floppy punch, why was it floppy? Exactly, dog. I mean, he gave up, dude. He gave it up, dog. As soon as he said there was one and one. Great. You have now confirmed that you have witnessed a floppy punch. So do not debate anymore. You're done. You lost. If we were in a competition, you just tapped out by making that admission. Thank you very much, checkmate. Fuck out of here. There was just once. It's just one loaded glove. Only one. He only had one fight where he got caught with PEDs. That's the only one. Get out of here, man. With all of that. Exactly, he got caught cheating. Call it like it is, man. Call it like it is. Boxing, like, what's going on in the Cali Sports? Man, the Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment. Big man. And we got Junior. Why isn't you? Oh, no, Junior the Truth is not a member. Okay. I thought from this screen, I can't tell members I can tell members, but I can't tell who has a wrench. So when I saw nothing next to Junior the Truth, I was like, shouldn't he have that? But he has a wrench. Yeah, trolls are just not very smart people. That's why you call them a troll, because they just kind of like not very bright, just big oafs, big mental oafs that just stumble around and try to beat you by brute force, right? So Data's gonna say some shit, he's gonna say some salacious shit, try to put you in a bad position and think they're gonna win. That's why you call, and they never do. They're just not that skilled. That's why you call them trolls. If they were able to get above that level of communication, they would not be trolls. They would be colleagues, or they would be, you know what I mean? It would be a conversation. Put it that way. Ron Finkley said, if you see proof, these motherfuckers see something else every time, dude. Much love in that super chat, man. Thank you so much. They had to be on it. Oh, they had to be on it, or it didn't happen, says my man Hudson. Apparently, Dark Black ain't lying over there. Oh, Charles Martin. Oh, yeah, I forgot Skinny Kenny. Yeah, exactly. That was Charles Martin too. But it doesn't matter, because it just doesn't matter. They'll see the fight. The fight. But now, $20 million, though, if they're going to try to take $20 million to get out of that fight, $20 million to get out of that fight. If you pay $20 million to get out of a fight, there's something suspect about you, dude. That's my take on the matter anyway. Let me get these comments. Let me take a few more questions, man. It's been a very fun conversation. Charles Martin was at that fight. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. Was a fight. But it is, it's whatever it is, man. Mayweather was the thing that kind of got me more, though. Just to get back on the subject. Mayweather's a funny person, man. Like, he's just for him to be criticizing Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence for trying to do the same thing he did. It's just mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. Who do you like, Ali versus Shields? Shields. Mark, man, that's not. I want the fight to happen because I want them both to get paid, and I want Clarissa Shields to have. I really want people to know that Clarissa Shields is a great fighter, and I want her to do very well. So I want her. It would be great if she could get a fight of that with that much notoriety, right? So if there's a way that the fight could make a lot of money, and Layla Ali could get her money, and Clarissa Shields gets her money and the opportunity to fight on that big a stage, I think that'd be great. AMG2 says she hopes Ali can pull it off. She ain't gonna pull that off, dude. She gonna get beat. But it'll go to distance, though. It'll go to distance. That's the chance Ali has, because it'll go to distance with 2-minute rounds and all that stuff in a shorter amount of rounds. And Layla Ali's a big girl, man. She's a big, long girl. So, I think she's, a woman. She's 42 now. She's definitely a grown woman. She's a very big woman. She's definitely got a size. She has a big size and length advantage. She has a big size and length advantage. And if she's been staying in the gym, she might be a better fighter. I don't know how much she said she keeps in shape. I don't know how much that is, like throwing punches and doing that type of stuff. I doubt she's sparring, but but anyway, I think Clarissa Shields will win that fight. But it'll be really good for her. So that, because the Cecilia Brækhus fight doesn't look like it's going to happen. When Cecilia Brækhus went over there to Matchroom, that was, to me, was like, she ain't really trying to have that fight, because she was fighting on Showtime. So something changed for her from fighting on or HBO. She fought on HBO. How was it successful if he got caught, though? I'm not sure what that is. That's not for me, man. Star Lion, who I don't know Wilder's working with. I don't know. He said somebody that was already been around his camp a lot. I don't know. I have no clue. Who he's working with. But I mean, I hope he's doing well, man. He'll figure it out, or it'll be what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be, man. The mission was accomplished with Deontay Wilder in my book, because I know why I was doing. Junior True said Cecilia ducked that work. Well, she definitely signed, on the other side of the street, so to say. I will put that there. I will say that she has, but I like Cecilia Breakers. Don't lunch, man. Cecilia Breakers might get Clarissa. That'd be the toughest fight of Clarissa Shields' career for sure. Size, no size. That's gonna be a tough fight for her because that chick can fight. And don't be lunching on Cecilia Breakers. She got them hands. Yeah, Schmitty Schmidt said Ali age becomes a factor, but Layla has knockouts on her record. She damn sure does. Got a lot of them too. She fought a lot. And she has some nights. She has a good number of fights too. She had a good number of fights. She didn't have a short career. Really, she had 20-something fights. I mean, I guess you could call that short, but she had over 20 fights. She was out. She had some training camps and throwing some hands for a while. Ron, Cecilia's soft. No, she ain't. Yeah, no, she's not. Don't be fucking around. Go ahead and fuck around and get caught out there with Cecilia Breakers. Underestimate Cecilia Breakers. I don't know who the favorite in that fight is between her and Clarissa Shields. Quite honestly, I think Cecilia Breakers is probably the favorite. I mean, if I just have to go with it, I have to say Cecilia Breakers is probably the favorite for me. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I don't know if she's scared or if not. I don't know if I doubt she's scared. She's getting that paper, whooping up on them little girls. I told you who the favorite is. Favorite is probably Cecilia Breakers. Cecilia Breakers. I don't even like it. It's what it is. It's what it is. Don't get caught out there. Okay? Don't get caught out there underestimating her. I say it's close. I don't know. But it's Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. close. For sure. It's that close. It's that close at least. Don't you be lunching. Don't lunch. That chick can fight. That chick can fight. Man, BFTB. Name 3 people that Clarissa Shields has demolished. Name 3. Without going to box rec. Name 3. Demolish is a little strong, dog. Nah, dog. Ride with your girl, dog, but nay, man. Pump them brakes. Pump them brakes on all that. All of them? All of them? Lightly defined, dog. You kind of light on them demolishings. You mean you handing out demolish? You know what I mean? I thought Deontay Wilder demolished. I thought when you said demolished, you mean like boom. You know what I mean? Like your face hits the canvas. Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao getting hit, landing flat on their face, landing flat on his face against Marquez. Oh, just to say to get my cash, Prime and Wolf versus Clarissa, who wins? I don't know, man. Tough fight. Lean with. Clarissa better box. If Clarissa boxes, she might be able to pull it out. If she boxes, she might be able to pull it out. If she don't, she's going to get knocked out. Okay? That's what I'll say about that. She could pull it off if she boxes, because I think she's the better boxer. She's probably the better boxer. But them hands with them and got them hands. And got them hands. And Ann might be the bigger woman too. So she catches that, she gets caught sideways. She going to sleep. She going to sleep. Man, there's only one quote. I see y'all trying to suck up to Clarissa. I see all of that. I saw all that thirst out there. Don't think I don't see all that thirst out there, and know that got something to do with this while we having this conversation. Okay. But I mean, I could see. Look, but the women's boxing is kind of a thin proposition. You know what I mean? There's a lot of all of the good, really good fighters have had some really big mismatches. You know what I mean? Cecilia can pull it off if she fights her in her dreams, dude. Don't get them hands put on. Don't get them hands put on her, dude. Don't get them hands put on Clarissa like that. Don't think she can't handle her business now. I don't know. Y'all don't watch her fight. That's the only reason you say that. I know. Y'all ain't never seen Cecilia. Hey, Junior the Truth, how many Cecilia Breakers fights have you seen? Hey, Junior the Truth, how many Cecilia Breakers fights have you seen? None. None. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. None. Don't even know her. Ain't even gonna look at her. Got eyes for nobody but Clarissa Shields. I've seen 10. And it's easy money like that, huh? It's easy money like that. You've seen 10. And it's easy money like that. You know what I've seen? What else I've never seen? A Swede beat up a broad from Flint. Hey, man. I didn't say Clarissa Shields was going to get beat up. I didn't say that. I didn't say she was going to beat her up. Y'all doing it wrong, dog. Easy money. Maybe not. But maybe. I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. Dog, I refuse to go full speed into Clarissa Shields. I refuse to. I'm a supporter of Clarissa Shields. I want her to get her money. So I shall not take the bait. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know who's going to win that fight. Favorite might be Clarissa. Might be the chick who's with three times as many fights and 10 undisputed title defenses and all the shit she's done. You might think, somebody might think the chick has a chance with a record like that. You would think. And they have the same, you would think. Bubby Thompson said, I'm sorry, I've seen Cecilia Breakers fight, and Clarissa is not just going to walk over her. Hey, man, look, y'all bugging. But look, I got to get out of here. My man KQKC coming up next. I know y'all love some Cecilia Breakers. I know y'all like her. I know what the problem really is. But anyway, it is what it is. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. We're going to check you out tomorrow. Check out the videos. Also, check out my man Junior the Truth with the Punch Junkie Morning Show. Also, make sure you check out my man BFTB Boxing coming on this afternoon. Be killing them trolls. And but all them dudes, man, whatever, dude, they just riding Clarissa Shields out of emotion. You know how them Negroes is emotional. That's what's going on with BFTB and BFTB and Junior the Truth. We've got some emotional black men making a judgment based upon some something that is neither here nor there. BFTB Cecilia get her beat. Y'all wild. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Peace.